Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, we'll be discussing how to check whether a given number is power of 4 or not. Let me quickly take some input and output. The numbers which are power of 4 like 4, 16, 256, 64, all these numbers are power of 4. So the output for these all numbers should be the value true. If I just take some of the numbers which are not power of 2, then the output should be the value like 2, 5, 12, 100. I need to get the output as a value false. So before getting into the approach, let me quickly comment this input and output. All right. So the first step would be scanning an integer from the user. Let me just take a variable called number, initialize with int of input. The first step is done. Now temporary variable value initialized to 1 and a variable called flag initialized to false. This flag variable indicates whether our given number is power of 4 or not. If it is a power of 4, we make our flag to true. If it is not, the flag value would be false. So now let me write a while condition while temp less than or equals to number. Inside, if your temporary variable value equals to number at any time, then you can make your flag value to true. Again, you can simply break from the loop. If the if condition is failed, you multiply your temporary variable value with 4 all the time. And then you simply print the value of flag once you are outside the while loop. So the first number, let me just take some sample input like the value 64. So temporary value would be the value 1 initially. So 1 less than or equal to 64, the base condition of while is satisfied. So you enter into while, but if condition is failed here, 1 is not equal to 64. So you multiply the value of temp by 4. So 1 multiplied by 4 is a value 4. So 4 less than 64 condition true. The if condition fail. So 4 multiplied by 4, it is 16. All right, 16 less than or equal to 64, condition true. If condition is failed and temporary value multiplied by 4, which is 64. So 64 is less than or equal to 64, condition true. And here temporary value is 64 and number is also 64. So both the values are true here. So then you make your flag value to the value true and you break from the while loop and you print the value true. Let me save this code. Let me run the code with some inputs like 256. The output should be true. If you just take the output input as the value 1, which is 4 power 0, the output should be true again. If you just take the value 512, the output should be false because 512 is a power of 2, not a power of 4. This is the very easiest approach by using simple while loop. You multiply your temporary value with 4 all the time. Instead of going with this while loop, there is some other beautiful approach. So before discussing that approach, if you haven't watched the previous video power of 2, you can click on the top right corner on the I button and you can watch that. So every number which is a power of 4, it is also a power of 2, right? So we can conclude that by writing that condition flag 1 equals to false. And if number greater than 0 and number bitwise and number minus 1. If this value equals to 0, we can say that our given number is a power of 2. So each and every number which is a power of 4, it is also a power of 2. Like 4 power 0 can be written as 2 power 2 power 0. 4 power 1 can be written as 2 power 2 power 1. Simply 4 can be written as 2 power 2. So you can make your flag 1 value to true here and you can simply print the value of flag 1. Let's take some input. You just observe, if I just take the value 256, 256 is a power of 2 as well as a power of 4. So you see the output as true in both the cases. What if I give a number which is a power of 2 and not a power of 4, like 512? It is not a power of 4 and it is a power of 2. So you get the first value as a false. So this condition is satisfied. And for the second one, you get the value as true. So having this condition is not satisfied. So apart from this, let me add some other additional condition. If my number modulus 3 double equals to 1, I can conclude that the given number is a power of 4. So let me save this code. So let's try to check for 1024, which is a power of 4, modulus 3, the value is 1. Similarly, if you just check for 256 modulus 3, it is also 1. 64 modulus 3, 1. 16 modulus 3, it is also 1. All the numbers which are powers of 4 is giving the modulus 3. When you do modulus 3, the remainder is a value 1. So you can conclude that the number should be a power of 2 as well as number modulus 3 if it is equals to 1. Then we can say that the given number is a power of 4. So let me run the code. Let's check for 256 because 256 is a power of 2 and 4. So output should be true in both the cases. And if I check for 512, I need to get the output as false. So these are the two different approaches when you're using with the while and the other with the two if conditions. So these are the two different approaches. The second one is a very optimized approach. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next one.